What's up, Foos family? Welcome back. Today, I have gone out and purchased, and I want to make this clear, I purchased these. These were not sent to me. I was not asked to do this review. A lot of other products on my site, I have done these reviews when people have asked or something's been sent to me because I like doing reviews. This is something that I've gone out and purchased because I wanted to try it. Now, what I've got are the Foosgadget Goal Guard. It's not what I thought it was when I purchased it, and it's kind of my own fault for not doing the right research. I thought it was going to fix the edge chip that you see on the outside. I've done this to every foosball table I've ever purchased. I've put little chips into the edge of the goal, and that's just because of the way I hit the ball. And I'm sure there's a lot of other pros and masters and stuff that this has happened to. And I thought this was designed to help alleviate that, which is actually not the case. This goes on the inside of the goal. And I understand why they've done it. They've done it so that it doesn't deteriorate even further from the inside out, if you will. So it's actually a very good idea from that aspect. But again, not what I thought it was, and definitely not what I intended when I purchased it. But that's okay. So this item is super easy to install. It maybe took me a total of 10 minutes. As you can see here, as we're going through the install video, it's really just set this bad boy on the inside, take out a couple screws, connect them via these 3D printed plastic pieces, and it locks it back into place. There's a couple of double-sided sticky tape on each of them that helps it stay secure. Other than that, it's really just a 3D printed goal guard. And I can't hate on 3D printed products right now. It's become a very large thing in our space because it's an easy way to produce and make products without having to try and go overseas or anything like that. So I purchased these. They were $25 pretty much all in. These are coming out of Foosgadgets. If you guys want to check them out, you can look up their website. They have a ton of other products, and I'm also going to be doing one on their most known product, but that's going to be a later video once it is received by our team, our club here in Knoxville, Tennessee. And you're going to get a great idea of what that is here in the near future. But let's get back to the goal guards. So again, for $25, you're going to get a set that covers both of your goals. It will then guard essentially the back sides of both of those goals. And I will say this, I think they look really good once installed. Again, it's a simple $25 upgrade that for, nowadays a $2,000 foosball table. And I think for $25, it's a solid upgrade. The soft exterior, or the soft goal guard portion, which is the white section, does a really good job, it seems like, of protecting the interior wood, whereas locking it in with the standard 3D printed pieces also does exactly what it's intended to. Really smart way, I think, of coming up with an aftermarket product for a foosball table that's been around for quite some time. Now, when it comes to the actual install, very, very simple. I already said it's basically 2 screws per side. You push this up into the goal. Once it's there, basically you just screw these little pieces, 3D pieces, back into place and you're done. The hardest part I actually had in installing the entire thing was getting off the little bit of double-sided sticky tape. That was the hardest part of the entire thing, and if that's the biggest complaint, then they're doing their job. I will say this, shooting a few afterwards, I didn't notice any difference at all, which is exactly what it should be doing. However, I would like to see someone come up with a solution to the chipping of the exterior goal. At this current time, I'm not aware of anything that does resolve that problem. And like I said, I've had this problem with every tournament table I've ever purchased. So hopefully, somebody will be able to come up with that theory and come up with a little idea for that. Because it's frustrating that you can break such an expensive foosball table relatively easily. I've only had this table specifically for a year, and I'm already starting to notice a chip on the edge. Now, I do shoot a lot and I practice my shot a lot, so I'm gonna probably notice this more so than most, but it is a problem. All right, guys, so if I was going to rate this product, and I have to remove the idea that I had of purchasing it for something different than it is. But for what it is, and for the purpose that it is, I would give it, bang for your buck, probably an 8 out of 10, maybe a 7.5, only because a lot of people aren't going to notice that issue. But if you are looking for maybe just that slight tweak and a little bit better look, it does make the interior portion of the goal look really, really nice. So I would suggest it for at least that purpose. You know, definitely bang for your buck, $25, and you've got a new upgrade for your foosball table, specifically, obviously, the Tornado coin-op table. So I would check it out. Guys, I want to thank you guys for this episode. I know it's not my standard episode. This is a little bit different, but I wanted to show you something I purchased and the way that I installed it rather quickly. So I hope you guys like it. Till next time, everybody. Just lost my light, so that means it's time to go. Happy foosing.